co-host. I am your host of My Life as a Petri Dish, where I go in and tell you what the hell is going on with me, and you guys get to pick it apart. Not really, though. I hope you're staying positive, because I'm always positive. I want to get serious for a second, and serious being that I just want to say thank you very, very, very much for all the support and love and the kind comments that you guys have been giving. Truly, I'm very honored. One thing that I have to say though is that I do need you guys, everyone needs to go to the Facebook page and like it, follow it, do all that stuff. Go to the YouTube page, subscribe, follow it, like it, all that, whatever it means. I don't know, this is what my advisor has been telling me to say, so or just go with it. My personal page on Facebook, I apologize, but I can only have up to 5. God, that sounds horrible. I can only have up to like 5,000, and then you guys are gonna have to like, I don't know, do it for yourselves. God, I cannot have any more friends. I've already met my limit, which thank you guys, awesome. And with that said, I also feel really bad, but I'm unable to get to everyone's messages that you are sending. If you have anything important, like you have an emergency and you're going out without medication, you need help getting navigated to a different doctor, whatever it may be, please make sure they say emergency on the top or something, so that when I'm scrolling through, I can find you, okay? Thank you. I'm going to talk about tonight's topic a little bit different format than what I did before. So to introduce it, the topic is drugs within our community. Now, I say in our community, but because I'm sorry, but addiction affects more than just the gay community, and I think that's pretty obvious. It's a worldwide epidemic. So this topic is really sensitive for people, so I would like to preface everything with, if you are making a comment and adding to the conversation, which I really hope that you do, because I want a lot of different perspectives on this. But remember, we have to be considerate, we have to be respectful. Do I have your promise on that? I know I can't see any of your responses, so I'm going to say, hey, great, yes, awesome. I'm very impressed with the way that everyone has responded, and so thank you for that. The reason why I've chosen this topic is because I myself have tons of experience with it. I am an addict. I put myself through rehab. It was an outpatient program back in 2017. And you know what? It sucked, but it was also one of the best experiences for myself, because it really, it grounded me, and it gave me a little bit more insight into my spirit, my soul. And that was the best thing that I took from that entire experience. 2017, it just reached the pinnacle of usage. I was spending close to like $600 to $800 a month on drugs, and this is on a nonprofit salary, and not great. Cocaine, I've tried meth, I've done all of the other things that you can with all of the party drugs and blah, blah, blah. You can always find enough money for an addiction. It's amazing how that works. At the time, I realized I wanted to do something more for myself, and that reason why I wanted to stop is because I always wanted to have kids. I want a family, but in order for me to do that, I have to get my own life on track. So that was the reasoning behind it. That was my choice. I got into a great rehab facility, Gov't, and it was their outpatient program. So I went 4 days a week for 3 hours a day in the mornings, spiritual, drug addiction, and regular CBT therapy. It was perfect, especially for the fact that when it happened, I started, and a week later, my brother had committed suicide. So that was a process in which I'm grateful that I decided before all of that happened. It was for me, it wasn't for anyone else, which that is a big, big part of this, is that the one who is afflicted with addiction really has to make that decision. No one else can, no matter how hard you try to get them to, or how much you think that you can change them. They're only ever gonna do it for themselves. So we're selfish, that's what we do. Anyways, that's a little bit about my past and my history, and it has been a struggle, and it will continue to be something that it's just part of my life, and it is what it is. And every day I try to do better, and I try to be responsible and aware of the choices that I'm making. But that voice in the head, that is crazy. That is crazy. For those of you that are out there and that are addicted to something, addicted to drugs, addicted to food, like porn, sex, whatever it may be, just know that it's pretty common for us to relapse, and there's no shame in that. But you know that there's a community to support you, and there will always be someone there that can help kind of get you back up on your feet. Hey, it happens. That's life, right? So this week I'm going to change it up a little bit in the way that I do formatting. I am going to repost the one, because we're on a new page, so we got to do that. I have to repost the article, but then I also have different links and different videos to watch if you guys are interested, just different ideas. Really what I want here is to get different perspectives and for you to try them on. So how does an addict participate in life? The second is, how does someone who knows and is involved with someone who's addicted, what is that perspective like? And the third one is, how does society as a whole, and how does government participation, what part do they play? And what are some of the ways in which it could be really effective? So try those on. You have the addict, you have someone helping the addict, and then you have society. And I almost forgot one thing. The trend that has been stated many times throughout my diagnosis is that HIV can lead to addiction, or addiction can lead to HIV. For you that are positive out there and have either gone through or have not gone through addiction problems, curious to see what your input is on that. I myself, obviously, I had addiction problems beforehand, but it really got exacerbated once I had become HIV positive, and I've noticed that that trend is there for a reason. Let me know. Alrighty, so I am gonna let us get to it, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you later.